What are we looking for? Dogs.
Mahomes. Not even names Chiefs no more, we're names Kansas City Mahomes. Two-step Texans.
The NFL draft tonight. Oh my God, we
49ers.
halfway through a season and the next draft come up and we just.
What are we looking for? Dog. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bird. You know we back on Bird.
What are we looking for?
Fuck Mahomes, he beat us yesterday.
Dogs.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
What are we looking for?
Check your phone too,
Dogs.
about stealing game.
Nobody waiting until 9:30. First one shorty. What are we waiting for? Dogs.
The Jets season was a wild success. The Bills season was a failure.
As we prepare, see this the thing. All you fuck ass niggas.
Got another 930 John. Need the Odoal. Dallas.
Oh no. Nobody playing that shit.
Coming face with steam from nose.
Hashtag we coming. Only man Neff can use that. We coming. Listen, I know the draft tonight and all that good stuff. But that don't mean these games ain't getting played. Do it for Lil Saint. Lil Saint. Nah, bro, y'all mighty Saints, man. Y'all still the mighty Saints, man. One loss don't change nothing. Trajectory is on. Y'all in a good situation. We actually like those Saints right now. We like the Saints.
We want to thank you, Saints.
I want to thank you. Top performers of the season so far. Bryce Young is going crazy in Miami. 66 completion percentage, 4,909 at 4 yards with 56 touchdown passes. Joe Burrow's back in the mix. 3,643. 30 touchdowns. And Justin Herbert's back in the mix with 69%, and he got 3,523 yards, 30 touchdowns right now. And they are the top three passing leaders in RDL7 right now. The rushing leaders, Kenneth Walker III is back doing it. 273 carries with 1,912 yards, 23 rushing touchdowns. Sean Tucker's back in the mix, 222 carries, 1,371 and 11. And then there's old man Aaron Jones running around with 178 carries for 1,243 yards and 12 rushing touchdowns. Your receiving leaders are Trey Palmer doing what he do, 43 for 1,732 and 17 touchdowns. The Rams, we coming. Jaden Waddle's in the building. Walking Waddle with 69 catches for 1,466 and 12 touchdowns. Emeka Ibuka, the diaper dandy out there in Tampa Bay with 48 catches, 1355, and 17 touchdowns. These guys are having tremendous seasons thus far. Our sack leaders are as follow. Nolan Smith, linebacker for the Seahawks with 28 sacks, 30 tackles for loss. Old McDonald had a 4. Sacking quarterbacks, linebacker 21, 25, and then Aiden Hutchinson is coming alive. 17 sacks, 24 tackles for loss. Our interception leaders are as follow. 14 for Tyreek Woolen for the Seahawks, Javon Holland with 12. He also has 1 deflection, and Kyle Hamilton with 10 INTs and 6 deflections. And our tackle leaders are Patrick Queen for the Chicago Bears, BJ Foster for the week coming Rams, and Kyle Hamilton for the Baltimore Ravens. That's your top performance players through the first 10 weeks of football. And as you know, things are here to go. BCS top 10 as follow. Those Rams are the only undefeated team left in the league. They got a young quarterback from the FCS level, and he is throwing the ball all around the park. And the Rams are showing us that if you plug them in and they put the right pieces, we make the puzzle work. Simple as that. The Rams are a high-flying offense, man. It's a circus out there in LA. They are doing whatever they want, bottom line.
Man, comments going crazy.
The hell happened?
I think it's easier to assess who's not him before we talk about who's him.
Boy, okay. Oh, we getting into it. You think the other night was a good show? We getting into it. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Right now, we talking about the Rams and their coach. I'm assuming that coach is him. 530 points scored, 232 given up. The Chiefs are at number 2 in their battle against the 8-0 Saints, and the Chiefs knocked the Saints down to 3. But at 2, the Chiefs are sitting there 9-1 right now. They call themselves the Kansas City Mahomes.
Shut your bum ass up, Rams.
Shut your bum ass up, Rams. Oh, they going to fuck at it.
Hey, Rams, don't worry. You got a couple of you definitely got a couple of he's him moments. They going at it, though. Put a name on it, Max.
Man,
hey, yo,
out there in New Orleans, the Saints are sitting at 8-1 right now as well. They are a really good team this year. They're dominating. They got some big highlight wins as well. So the Saints and Will Levis is doing their thing, but then young Drake May and these Detroit Lions are sitting at 4 at 8-1. So we got a couple of guys with only 1 loss on the season, and we start looking at teams that took more than 1 loss, and the Packers is up next at 5 with 9-2 record. Packers doing a good job this year as well. Seahawks sitting at 7-3, but on a 2-game losing streak right now. And right behind them are the 2-step Texans, Coach Prime and them Texas boys. I'm him sitting at 7 right now at 6-3. Now the Jets are 6-3. The Dolphins are 7-3. The Chargers are 6-3. You can start to see the AFC shaping up. Patriots are 6-4. Eagles are 6-4. Panthers are 6-4. Bengals are 5-4, and the Broncos are 5-4. And Panthers did fight their way back on a 3-game winning streak. Shit crazy over here. Things are going away. Things are going. As simple as that. Let's talk about some of these teams on some diaper dandy shit, Snake, man. Let's go look at the divisions and start with the AFC North, man. Let's talk about it. Is there any... Look, I ask the question all the time, man. I just need y'all to answer that shit. When I ask you, pay attention.
What are we looking for? Dog.
We are looking for dogs. What are we looking for? Dogs. Is there any dogs in the AFC North? That's the question I want to know. Who's the best quarterback over there? Who's the most exciting player on one of those teams over there? And who's him? I'm him. Who is
Ain't
that
nothing to
over
talk about
there?
in the AFC North. It's Joe Burrow contract.
I want to know who. I'm
Facing the
saying.
tears of
I'm
joy I
saying.
have to
Quiet
report to
boom.
I can't say nothing. I've played with the
Quiet
Browns team year
boom.
one before and made bowl but
Can
shot hard.
absolutely say Lamar's the best
Respect to
quarterback
R
over
slash
there. Can
lab.
we argue it?
AFC North equals no dog.
It's a battle
Now,
between
before
Burrow
the
and
division, we
Lamar.
know that
It's a battle between Marmar and Lamar and Joe Burrow. But then I could argue that Kyle Hamilton is him over there.
Gonna say meet me there Mitchell double
hey,
exclamation mark.
they say Boone only beats the people he should.
Damn, who said that?
Titans.
This nigga
The
ignorant as hell
comments,
today. Oh my
comments
god.
going off. Hey, somebody else
Mm-mm-mm.
say where the hell Boone go? AFC North, no
Ultimate.
dog.
No dog over
Yeah,
here. Listen, man. Joe
man, put
Burrow
all
not
the
a
respect.
dog.
80 points in 10 minutes, T. That's all I'm saying. With
Listen,
88,
man.
40 carries.
Listen, man. I just want to know the
Boone Mr.
AFC. Let's go
Lamar.
look at the AFC North,
Man,
cuz. The quarterback playing the AFC North, we got 3,000 yard quarterbacks, and the rest of them ain't even there to 2,000
Loudly
yet. You
crying
got
face,
Watson
loudly
struggling,
crying face,
18
loudly crying
touchdowns,
face,
30
loudly
picks.
crying face,
DJ
loudly crying
Ugalele
face,
got
loudly
10
crying
touchdowns and
face, loudly
18
crying
picks.
face, loudly
Kenny
crying
Pickett got
face,
2
loudly
touchdowns
crying
and
face,
11
loudly
picks.
crying face,
Oh,
loudly crying
Lord.
face.
The
Keeping
Steelers
us, the
quarterbacks got a
hard-hitting
total of
Baboons, the
12
dog shit team of the
touchdowns
North. Fear
and
nobody.
20, and what's that, 29 picks.
oh
12
shit.
teats, 29 picks. I think Watson, like, when did the highest paid quarterback in the league become a
They
bridge
both will
quarterback?
hella picks pile of poo. Retweet at
Browns, I
Phil.
think you got. Oh,
I
they
agree,
going off.
Max.
I think the Browns, man, when they start the game, they give up everything for Deshaun Watson, drop him down to normal. He ain't have no picks or nothing. Browns probably on the team I would really want to give a little pass over here because they ain't have no picks for 2 seasons. It's real draft. So they'll
Yeah,
be
we
in the
got and it's a
transition.
new
I
coach
got to
over
get the
there
Browns a
transitioning to
pass,
the
man.
league. I mean,
I can't even
I
fault him.
get it. Definitely give him a pass, but we waiting
Well,
to
we
see.
gave him a blueprint. We gave him a
And we
blueprint. He
haven't
tried to do
seen,
his own thing, and we
and
ain't
it's
seen
been
nothing come
quiet.
up
We
out
haven't
of it.
seen a move, nothing made, nothing. We just got a quiet Browns team over
Browns.
there,
So
man.
this all season, I will let you know all eyes will be on the Browns all season this year. I think it's important off season because the division kind of like it's winnable, it's competable. You know what I mean? Right now, we're looking at the top
I
teams got
mean, Joe
5
Pearl
wins.
got paid 370 million, and he out here throwing 30 touchdowns and 33 picks.
That's the only thing we
Marmar
talk
got
about for this
Cleveland
paid.
Browns,
division.
the blueprint
Marmar
for you
got
did
paid two
nothing yet.
seasons ago, and he out here with 26 touchdowns and 22 picks. This motherfucker got 50. Like, Boone is making Lamar look like what the haters say about Lamar. He's making him look like that. He can't throw here, running back, playing quarterback. 57 completion percentage right now, man. What the fuck is going
You
on over
say
there?
boom, wasting Lamar. Oh
Man,
man, fo, that's how you feel, fo.
I'm
Boone
saying,
Blankenship
like,
Seeing
don't
Browns
worry.
retweets and
TV5.
I will
everything.
have
Best
my
comeback
team
and
back
only
in
person
Game
that
of
isn't
Thrones. You don't
in
have to worry
divisions
about it. We'll
wrong.
be back in Game of Thrones. So Najee
I
Harris
got
is
a
the
crystal
closest
ball.
back to 1,000 yards. He got 210 carries. He's far. I mean, if you really pay attention to the AFC North, no one's running the football over there. I mean, we got Nick Chubb with only 124 carries.
It's the
I
truth.
mean, it is average of 5.7 yards a pop. These guys aren't getting the football over here. And
Sunderland.
for as many interceptions as being thrown over here, you would think, the running games will be kicking off a little bit more over here, but that's not the case. Najee Harris is the only one running the football at 4.3 yards a carry and 4 rushing touchdowns on the season. Nick
Marmar
Chubb,
got rushing yards out there.
yeah, Lamar is fifth on the list in rushing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 63 carries, 337 yards, 8 rushing touchdowns, averaging 33.7 yards a game. Lamar. Jackson. All right, so there's no run game over here whatsoever. When you go look at that, you're looking at Jamar Chase. He got 50 catches for 1,017, 20 yards a catch, 113 yards a game. He got 9
And no
touchdowns
contract though.
and no contract. Johnny Wilson, the
Yeah.
first round pick for the Ravens, you got gifted a 6'7", 235-pound receiver,
Yeah.
27 catches, 806 yards. He averaged 30 yards a pop, 80 yards a game, 10 touchdowns right now. So who's having a better year right now? Is it Jamar Chase or is it Johnny Wilson? Who's the best receiver in the AFC North right now?
Jamar Chase probably that. We got a tweet say Jamar Chase the best offensive player in the AFC North.
The fact that Joe Burrow's throwing 33 picks to 30 touchdowns, he still got young Keyshawn Boutte, 53 catches for 796, and he got 5 touchdowns as well. Next up is T. Higgins. So it is in the passing game with the receiver play, Joe Burrow has 3 of his receivers on their way to 1,000 yards. But then you still slide down some more, and you got young Rashad Bateman going along with the kid Johnny Wilson, and they got a little 1-2 punch going on over here. And then the tight end Brevin Jordan, and then David Njoku, and then Mark Andrews is in the building. So we start looking at the play over here, man. All right, we had him shut and put him out the game last year. Man, all I know is that the best offensive player in the AFC North looks like it's Jamar Chase right now. But when you go to the defensive side of things, you got the number 3 overall pick a couple drafts ago, 65 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, a half a sack, and 5 INTs right this bitch. But look at Kyle Hamilton with 64 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, a sack, 10 picks. He balling out right now, man. You're getting some good play out of some of the defensive players over here. But have we found the question of the question? The title. I'm him. Who's him? Is there a who him over here? Is there a who him team, a who him offensive player, and a who him defensive player in the AFC North? That's the question we want to know. All right, man. Come on, Snake. Let's debate this right now. Here's the first question of debate. The Bengals will win the AFC North this year. In 10 seconds, you have to argue your point, whether it's against that or you with that. The Bengals will win the AFC North this year. You're on the clock now, Snake. The Bengals will win the AFC North this year. Don't start pulling no Mac shit on me and shit, just sliding off on me while we in the middle of a show. You see this shit, man? Luckily, I'm the shit. I know how to hold myself down at all points. I don't fold for nothing. For nothing. I don't fold. All right, so look, I'm looking at it like this. I know the Browns got 6 losses, and Boone is only 1 game away from having that 6 losses as well. Before I dive into who I think gonna win it, we're gonna look into why I think they'll win it. I'll talk about their schedule and thus far. I think it comes down to did they play each other twice. So before we get into all that, let me go look at the schedule and see what's going on since motherfucker Snake Man done disappeared on me and shit.
With the schedule, I'm back with the schedule right quick.
We need to look at the Bengals schedule. You can go to the Bengals. I'll slide to the Ravens schedule. We want to know who can win it right now. All right. Let's see. They got to the gauntlet right now. So what's coming up for the Ravens are the Super Bowl champion Chargers. Then they go to fly the Cowboys. Look, they on a roll. This is the Ravens schedule coming down the stretch. They are away against the Chargers, away against the Cowboys, away against the Bengals. They go on a bye, come off the bye, and away against the Steelers, home versus the Raiders, Jaguars, and Bengals. So they finished their last 3 games at home, but they got the Bengals twice. So that's going to determine their division if things go the way it go. What that Bengals schedule look like?
Bengals, Titans at reset. Then they got the Chargers. Then they got the Ravens. Then they're at the Commanders, at the Browns, versus the Steelers, versus the Eagles, then at the Ravens.
Oh yeah, both of these guys are not. It ain't tunnel at the light. I mean, it ain't light at the end of the tunnel right now for both of these two teams. They gonna have to grind it out, and fight it out. Like, all right, so let's go.
Bengals
Bengals
win
win the AFC North, and do any of these teams? Do somebody win this division with 7 or more losses? Is the next question I ask. Who wins the division, and does the division winner of the AFC North win this division with 7 or more losses? Is my
Okay.
question. Oh, low. All right, you on clock, Snake. Who is
4.
winning the division?
Man,
AFC North.
I don't know. I think the Madden guys might decide this division. This deal might end up in a tie. Both these teams might have 6 losses. One of them might even have a tie. They might even get a tie against each other. I
I mean,
think the Madden guys are going to.
the good thing is both of their schedules are kind of like
They
wow.
align though.
And then, but the good thing is that they play each other late, so it's going to come down to them two playing each other twice, and they play each other on the second half of the season twice. So I think it comes down to their game against each other.
That game
Um,
get played.
yeah, the game against each other seems like it's going to be the most valuable situation. And of course, no matter what happens down the stretch. Let me ask you: is there a scenario where the Browns can get hot and end up winning this division with their schedules looking like that?
I mean, they play each other regardless. So I mean, I think that can take precedent over whatever happens on the season, whatever games left.
Yeah.
They
Well,
play each other.
so we don't have a clear cut answer on who can win this division. I'm seeing right now, man. In my opinion, I think the Bengals will win this division. But like, I'm. Can you
I'm
go to
not.
the go to the?
You don't sound too sure about that
I'm
though.
not because I want to see the Browns schedule down the stretch. I need to see the
And
Browns schedule down the stretch.
that's what I was kind of looking at the Browns schedule, but I think they done took too many losses already, man. I'm just looking at some of their losses. All right, so on the Browns have they got the Falcons, Broncos, Texans, Chargers, Bengals, Bills, Steelers, Chiefs. And if you look at some of their losses, let's see. Raiders, they lost to the Eagles 17-34. Still, they lost to the
Nah,
Steelers 17-23.
it's a wrap for them. They got too many outside their
Lost to the
division dogs.
Ravens 30. They lost to the Ravens 30-80. 30-60. Oh, 30-60. We did have a boom sighting. They losing games in their division by a big
So is
margin. They
this?
lost to the
I
Bengals
mean,
1956.
somebody said Boone winning the games he's supposed to win. Is that true?
So look back at this Ravens schedule.
Damn, Boone. It used to be him, my boy. What's
Damn.
going on, man? Anybody that's somebody whooping your ass? What's going on, man?
See,
See,
he loses to the Patriots. He beat the Eagles. He beat the Browns. He loses to the Patriots 34-55. Beats the Eagles 34-31. Beats the Browns 41-31. Beats the Giants 45-42. Sheesh. Loses to the Broncos 27-8. Beat the Browns 60-30. Panthers was a sim. Commanders was a sim loss. Lose to the Chiefs 54-14. Lose to the Steelers. Oh, he beat the Steelers 52-24. Dang. Sheesh.
man, man. I think the Browns got a very tough schedule too, man. So I'm going with the Bengals, man. I honestly think whoever wins their matchups, like if they split, it's gonna be crazy down the stretch. But
So
whoever sweep the other person wins this division hands down, man. It's just that simple
the
right
person
now.
who's him in this division is the girl in D West passenger seat getting that bag of fries.
They need a fucking purge over here. God damn. This
Hey,
division need a
bro.
purge, man. Y'all motherfuckers need to y'all need a Avengers, y'all need a Thanos blip. I need a motherfucker blip this
Snap of
bitch,
fingers.
snap a finger and blip that shit over here. Like, god damn. The AFC North needs some revamping going on over here. I better make a splash and somebody gotta do something over here. Bring this division back right now. Y'all about to lose y'all TV contract and everything. Don't nobody even want motherfucking
Let's say this. One thing about this
shit.
quarterback, and there's two of these teams pay big money for their quarterbacks because
That's what I'm
Marmar got a
saying.
contract too, right? Let's go see
Yeah.
Marmar contract,
They
man.
paid more ass,
So it's
man.
not the
XL should check
quarterback.
in at Division Eyes.
They paid their
So,
quarterbacks to throw picks and shit.
man, pay for a subpar. That's woo. What's going on over here, man?
He next up, T. Don't even worry about it. You already know that shit coming.
Yeah, 350 mil too. Damn.
So we got two paid quarterbacks playing like dog shit
They
with
ain't got the
the
bag.
and got the fucking bags right now, man. I guess they got lazy after they forgot they was shooting in the gym.
They went out Cabo
They stopped shooting in the gym and started spinning that bread and
on
got too good
McDonald's
for
and shit,
themselves. These
man.
motherfuckers out here slinging picks. They on the corner slinging picks, 2 for 5s. They slinging 2 for 5. I got interceptions. Shit, I got picks. I got interceptions and mine is bigger. Yo, but listen, my interceptions is better, bro. Come down this. Come out Baltimore. Come on out Baltimore. I got 2 for 5s. I got 2 for 5s. Come out Baltimore. And Burrow on a corner in Cincinnati and dirty ass Ohio. Like, nah, stay out here. We got picks. 33 of them. Yep. All my shit say 33 on it. That's how you know it's that real shit. Yeah, that fire shit. Don't buy that other shit. That shit, oof. My picks got 33 on it. We ain't doing 2 for 5s. My shit live. My shit live. You come to, yo, listen. You come buy my picks, Pro Bowl. Come buy my picks, Pro Bowl. Burrow. Come buy my picks, Pro Bowl. I'm gonna tell you like it is, man.
Falcons.
Boone over there lost with Lamar because he don't know how to run with Lamar. This he don't know what he doing in the run game with him, so he can't be as dangerous as he would like to be with Lamar Jackson. It takes a special skill set to be able to make Lamar look like Lamar and Madden 24 3 with the pass rush and D lines block shedding the way they do. You got to be a special human being to make that shit work over there, cuz gotta be him to be able to play with him. All right, man, we out of there. That's not okay. So the next one up is the AFC South right now, man. All right, so like you got the Texans sitting at 6-3, but the Titans are 4-5, the Jags are 4-5, and the Colts and Marvin Harrison Jr. over there 0-10 right now.
Holy moly, donut shop.
Mm-mm-mm.
Man, let's talk about it, Prime.
But with only a 2-game lead, are the young Texans safe over here, man? They did take a L to the Tennessee Titans.
I don't think they're safe. Just because they're such a young team over there. But talk about it, Prime. Where's Shador at, man? You know they say you the hottest man in the building, Shador. You can fill the most seats in the league, man. What you got to say, Shador? Tell us about your season over there. Where you at?
Well, man,
Get a
listen.
quick snippet from Shador. Where you
We
at?
can get a, we can get a little quickie from Shador. Let me see if I can bring him out the woodworks and shit. Talk to him. We wasn't expecting the Shador to have to come out right now, but let's see if we can get the young man. There's nothing wrong with trying to get the young man, you know? Why not go get the young man? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you, Door? Can we find Door? Can we find Door out this bitch? We can find Door. We can find Door out this bitch. What kind of questions you want to know from Shador, though? Like, what do you want to know from Door? Huh? What do you want to know from Grown?
Only pay for what you need.
Man, what is it's more like what does Shador want us to know, man?
Um,
What does he want us to know? What is we want to know what's his response, man? They say he can fill the
It
seats,
just
man.
depends.
Like
Like
we ain't
I
heard
don't
from
force
him.
myself to be a leader. Like leaders will just come and you'll be able to see like when the lights come on. Hi, Nikki Edwards.
anything else? Anything else? He just answered the question. I'm a leader. But you'll see when the lights come.
Okay,
Ah!
okay.
What else you wanted to talk about? That's
Oh
Prime,
man,
son. That's young
okay,
Dion. What do you think he was going to say? Hmm?
okay.
Hmm?
Lights come on, they shine the brightest, huh?
What do you think he was going to say? Huh?
Hey.
Huh? What he supposed to say? I don't know if I could win any ball games or not, but yeah. Know what I'm saying? Listen, man. We feel like we got us a super quarterback on our hands, but he still got. Listen, this is not college. This is not high school. This is the NFL. In fact, this is RDL. So what we do know is one thing for sure, two things for certain. He got work to do, man. He got a lot of work to do, a lot of development to happen, and a lot of growing up, man. Because the speed, the game speed is
100
different
mil is needed.
in the
Really, I
NFL.
need it. I took the
But you
spectral
go out
grab
and
that is
get him
under the
somebody he's
forward
comfortable
hands,
with,
medium dog
and Jimmy
syndrome.
Horn, and they got two of the best tight ends in the league. I mean, they got the weapons. They just young. I keep telling y'all this shit, and we probably got the best offensive coordinator in the league. I keep telling y'all this shit. Nobody want to fucking listen to me though. Okay. My nephew even told y'all this shit. Nobody want to listen to us though. Listen, the Titans team is dangerous, the Jaguars is dangerous, and the Colts are still trying to figure themselves out. All right, now this is Prime talking. This is not, the host of the show talking right now. This is Prime talking. When I've been in every last one of these stadiums already. We played them once, at least once this year. All right. When you look at a team that's doing a good job in development and building, you got to look at the Titans, and you got to ask yourself, are they're fighting and building for their division? And if we got the coach on for an interview, he'll probably tell you the same thing I'm saying. We're young and we coming. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Just we coming. But do the Texans Titans game become a rival in this division, right? And then when you look at the Jaguars, they just paid their quarterback too. Last time I checked, their quarterback got paid. But when we played their quarterback, he didn't finish the game. He got hurt in the third quarter. He didn't finish the game.
Man.
Them boys was coming. They was turning that corner. But I'm gonna tell you like this: with that internet and his defense, the linebacker room, Jaguars is a tough team to beat. And look, that's my guy.
Well,
I'm not
man.
making fun. I'm not making fun of his internet. They got the 12th man. You go to their stadium because he in Germany, bro. And like I just think that's a far connection. That shit crazy. But like, and then he not bad at what he doing offense. So the thing with the Jaguars is this: Trevor Lawrence can dot you up, or Trevor Lawrence can throw 10 picks. It's that simple. So they're 4-5 for a reason right now, and I know I'm saying they're 4-5 for a reason. And some of y'all might be like, "What are you talking about? They're 4-5." And I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the Titans is 4-5 because they want to be. That's just being real. I think the Titans is 4-5 because they want to be. So can the Texans win the division? I think they will win the division because I don't know how serious. I mean, again, the question is going to be this: can the Texans and Titans turn into a rival over here? That's the question. That's the question, right? But then when you playing with 21 and 22-year-olds, an entire team of 21 and 22-year-olds, anything's liable to happen. But I can tell you like this: you got some teams in build mode still right now. Then like I think you give us another season or two, and I think you'll better distinguish who's the alpha male over here, or is it going to be,
Oh my gosh.
or is it going to be some challenges going
How
on
you
over
say the
here?
Titans 5-4 because they want to be? What make you say that?
I just feel like they 4-5 and they want to be, bro. Like I think they in their own head right now. Do we take
I'm looking at his
a step
schedule.
off, or do we motherfucking
Looking
put
at
the
his
full court
schedule
press on?
now. On his schedule now, he beat the Bears 24-20. He beat the Colts 27-26. Lost the division game to the Texans 7-55. He lost to the Lions 23-48. Lose to the Chargers 3-49. Lose to the Dolphins 49-73. He wins the Texans 35-20, beats the Colts 21-17, loses to the Packers 28-34. So again,
I mean, his signature. Would you call? Look, does he have a signature win on here? Because the Texans was 1-17 last year. He did beat the Texans. He split with us. Is that a signature win?
division when you split the
I could
division, that's
argue.
a
I
good
could
thing,
argue
but
no, but but to win that game, you do put yourself in a situation where you split and
the
you
situation,
revenged
right?
that first game.
Yeah, you can't lose both them division games to a division opponent. Um, but I mean his schedule going out. Not, I think he went his games going out. He got a couple of games on here going out for the rest of the season, but we're curious about that.
Here's my thing, man. And again, this is Coach Prime
To the
speaking,
Texans
not
schedule.
Ant Hitch. Listen, last year when I took this team over, y'all were in the playoffs. And last time I checked, don't let them 4-5 records fool y'all. Because the last time I checked, the Titans and the Jaguars made the playoffs. Don't you do it. Shut the fuck all the way up.
Oh, you talking to the cat, the dog?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because she about to do all that loud ass barking. You know how she is. That motherfucker don't she'll shut the fuck up.
Teams from this division, I don't think that Jags outside looking in.
I mean, does that count for anything though? Don't ignore what I just said. They both were in the playoffs last year.
I mean, who also said, man, that that internet was a 12th
Titans
man
will
over
be
there
back
too.
greater than ever. Face with tears of joy. Face with tears of joy.
Said
12th
that
man
internet
over
was a
here.
12th man over there.
12th for real. 12th
Said he
man
had
in
that
this.
Bethune
12th
comes
man
that
for real in
Germany,
this division. This
that
is the 12th
Germany
man
left
division.
lane,
Oh my
drive the
god.
left lane internet.
Oh my God! Look, man, we're not gonna slight the AFC South though. We're gonna go take a look at it as well, man. We're not just gonna slight them and see what the hell going on in the stat columns and shit. So as we left the AFC North, we go to the AFC South and we look at the quarterback play in the AFC South right now. Shador, I will tell y'all, I'll be the first one to tell you that I am throwing way too many interceptions right now. But
Titans will be back greater than ever.
all right, 3,253 yards, 40 touchdowns, 27 INTs. Max Dugan has thrown for 3,240 yards, but he's 26 touchdowns to 46 picks for 60%. Trevor Lawrence is 3,112, 19 touchdowns, 29 picks. And then AR-15, 2,835 yards, 24 touchdowns, 20 INTs. And he has the lowest QBR out of all four of those quarterbacks at 57% right now. I mean, let's talk about this right now. So you're looking at the Max Dugan, who went in the top 10. Shador Sanders went 1 overall. Trevor Lawrence went 1 overall. And Anthony Richardson went 5 overall. So these are four top 5 quarterbacks, top 10 quarterbacks that's lined up in this division right now. How do you feel about them? Like how many, is any of them him right now? Can you call any of them quarterbacks him right now?
Man, we just had the sound bite. This one say he been him.
You already know
uh,
you know how he coming, bro. He cut from not too far off that tree. You know what I mean? The fruit don't fall far off the tree. He know how he feel. I mean, I am him. When the lights is on, you'll see who the leader is. He said it already out his own mouth. But I'm saying, Max Dugan, was he overdrafted?
uh, a bit, yes, definitely. But trying to see it through, watch his development. They're giving him time to develop over
How
there.
about Trevor Lawrence? I mean, he's a playoff playing quarterback right now. I mean, he's 4-5 at the moment, but he did make the playoffs last year. And then look at 19 touchdowns and threw 10 more picks than touchdowns right now. He's underachieving, you'll say. I still think he's worth the
Can't
top.
really say can't really say he's underachieving because, for instance, the Jaguars making the playoffs. That's a win. That's a good season for them. You know what I mean? The
Right.
Bills not making, as opposed to a team like you say, the Bills making the just making the playoffs is not really a good season for them. You know, it's kind of like I put it in the basketball terms. You know what I mean? Like you had a team like Oklahoma City make the play-in. That was a great season to get a chance for the playoffs. That was a great season for them.
All
But the
right.
Milwaukee Bucks losing in the first round, that goes down as an L for them this year. You know what I mean? So
All
it's
right.
like the Jaguars are up and coming team. They definitely got a youth movement. They got a young QB over there. I think they had a good season. We got to see the Jags build on that season from last year.
No,
And
I hear you. I
with the
hear you. I
5 and
hear you.
4, they kind of right there in the mix of things. So
And they right there in the mix. They only had 2 games out of first place right now. You look at the run game over here, not a lot of carries out of the running backs over here. Where you got AI with 913, 5.7, only 6 rushing touchdowns, 101.4
best
yards a
back in the
game.
league.
Nah, he not the best right now. We not. We Dick Ryan Shador right now. I ain't really concerned with him. When we decide to be concerned with him, he'll show who he is. He's him though. Don't get it fucked up. Jonathan Taylor, I think he just need more carries, man. 4.15 rushing touchdowns. The run game is not popping over there. 163, 648, 4 yards, pop 5 touchdowns as well. And the surprise back over here, almost averaging 4 yards a game, is Hassan Haskins. I mean, he's the only back over here that, you know, was drafted third day or something like that. And then
Yeah,
in the
just
receiver room, you got him over here, the kid X-Men. Look, man, is Xavier Smith him?
I'd say
I'm,
yeah. He had a hell of a first season.
he broke all
Broke
types
all
of
the
fucking
records.
records
Yeah.
last year. He almost averaged 20 yards a play now, 134.2 yards and 11 touchdowns. He's the only 1,000-yard back over at 1,000-yard receiver over. He got 1208. Then you got Calvin Ridley, 49 catches, 950. 4 touchdowns. Marvin Harrison, 36, 926, and 5 touchdowns. How do we feel about Marvin as a diaper dandy right now? Is he playing pretty? I mean, exclude the team's record. How is Marvin Harrison playing pretty well? Like, is he graveyard?
I think he's getting the targets right now. Getting the targets right now, so
I
that's a
don't
good.
think he
In his
graveyard
book,
though.
in his books, it's a lovely situation
I
for
don't think
him.
he graveyard. I think he just needs some help around it over there, but I don't think he graveyard.
Not for
Christian Kirk.
nothing.
I
You
mean,
gotta get him some love over there. I mean, I know he ain't got the wins to show it right now, but he damn got 2,000-yard receivers. Some
man,
people don't got one. You got with Marvin Mims at just under 800, man.
man, man. I mean, the Jaguars too. The Jaguars got Ridley and Kirk over here. About to be 1,000-yard receivers over here. Okay, I
What does that
mean,
mean they playing? What does that mean they playing catch up football?
I think yeah, you got. I mean, sometimes you do got to take that in consideration. Them scores get ugly, backups start coming in and shit. Unless you foe when you try to air a nigga from start to finish. The backups don't come in over there in Tennessee. They don't play their backups. They try to air from first quarter to fourth and shit. But motherfucking
So you gonna kill foe for trying to add nigga? So what are you supposed
boy.
to kick a field goal on third down?
Nah, I just think he was motherfucking, something run the clock out, man. He tried to put it on me and shit. When he had me, probably put his foot
Oh,
on my
all right.
throat. I pay attention to those things, man. I put those
Oh,
in the
okay.
back
So
of my
you saying
memory
this?
bank.
Watch it. Oh, so we got a game. We got y'all. You
Put
got a
the
game
put
marked on
those
that
things in the
schedule,
back
huh?
of my memory bank.
That
I
what
mean,
Shador saying?
yeah, I mean, then Jimmy Horn got 38 catches for 878, but he got 16 receiving touchdowns right now at 23 yards a pop. Just under 100 yards at 97.6 right now. DW, 5 touchdowns. You got Mims in the building, too. Whatever happened to ISO, man? ISO still in the building. There you go. 9 touchdowns, 762 yards. We got some things going around over here. Brock Bowers, 41 catches, 624. 15.2, 7 touchdowns, man. Who's that guy on defense over here, though, man? That's first of all, we already know. Not even. I mean, how about young diaper Danny Fidel Diggs with 15 and a half sacks? Yaya too. You got Lewis. Terrence Lewis is having a diaper dandy season as well. 43, 19 to 10. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But it's the old McDonald show over here, though, for sure. And then Derek Stingley with 7 picks right now. But then you got the my player, Mekhi Gilchrist. You got Harold Coleman, another my player, balling a little bit. So we got some guys putting in work over here. The AFC South got some stats. Oh, shit. That's what I'm talking about. Keep that shit moving right now, man. What other division we going to talk about? When we talk about the talk bouts, got to get to those divisions. How about the AFC East? Is this the best division of football?
Very possibly so. Man. So,
Last time I checked, I thought the Dolphins had this division locked down right now.
hold up. Wait a minute.
The Jets is 8.
Wait a
The
minute.
Dolphins is 9. The Patriots is 11. The Bills got 1 win. I mean, what happened to Josh
Man.
Allen? Is he
Always
even
a
a starting
bad
quarterback
apple in
over
the
there?
bunch, man. Always a bad apple in the bunch. Is he? With a 1-8 record, is he still in Buffalo?
I'll let you
With
know
a one and
tonight.
eight record?
That's what we play. We play the Buffalo Bills tonight, so we'll find
Oh
out, man.
snap!
We'll find out, man.
Where you at, Josh
Dolphins.
Burger?
Where the hell Josh Allen at right now, man?
That's
Listen,
what,
I
man.
can tell you like this though. When you look at this thing, my bad, I ain't mean to slide over to the West real fast, but you back in the East, man. East, you got 6-3
Josh
Jets,
Allen is.
Packers.
7-3 Dolphins, 6-4 Patriots. This division is only a 1 game lead. Real talk. They only like this thing is close over here in the AFC South. This is interesting between the 3 teams. This is very interesting over here. Let's go look at some numbers and see what the hell's going on in the number department.
Look at some numbers and some schedules, man. We did
Yeah.
this last year. It came down to week 18 games, I believe, in this
Yeah, it definitely did. So let's look at the quarterback play in the AFC East right now. So you're talking about Bryce Young, who's leading the world and everything. He's almost a 5,000 yard quarterback, and he's
Sheesh.
still got about 6 games left. 56 touchdowns, 27 INTs. He even cut down the interceptions. 66%, 490, almost 500 yards a game right now. 119 QBR. 13.4 yards a play right now. Now, he's been sacked 42 times, though. He's been sacked the most out of the quarterbacks in the AFC East. But Josh Allen, man, you know what? I might have to retract what I said. Now, obviously, Josh Allen is the best quarterback to start the game off with 3,125 yards. He has 25 touchdowns, 25 picks, though, but he's at 66%. I mean,
Exactly,
how do
though.
we
We
feel
can't.
about that? Like, he ain't playing bad. I mean, you turn down the interceptions and he's not playing that bad. It's just that he's a
Maybe just a product of a tough
superstar.
division.
Yeah, I can agree. How about Dorian
Maybe
Thompson
that's what it
Robinson,
is.
man? We thought he was on his way out the door. I mean, he's trying to bring the beat back. He is at 54% as a completion percenter right now. 33 touchdowns, 39 picks. He kind of looking like Joe Burrow a little bit.
Out the contract, huh?
They gonna have to make a decision with this quarterback right here. Then Tanner Morgan, man, who done turned himself into a superstar. This kid, I mean, they're not short of quarterbacks in the AFC East at all. 2,276 yards. The funny thing is 13 touchdowns, 24 interceptions, 60%. But the fucking Jets are winning running the football more than anything. Let's get to their running backs. Let's look at the running backs over here. How about young diaper
Brees
dandy AJ
Hall.
Green? AJ Green on 153 carries, averaging 7.1. That speed kills. He got 109 yards a game, but he fumbled 7 times, though. Is that a problem?
Ooh,
9 touchdowns, 7 fumbles. He fumbled just as many times as he seen the end zone.
that's a big problem, but he's only a rookie, so I'm sure in due time,
Yeah, but it's the
one of those
NFL.
growing
Not for
pains.
long. You keep fucking
Not for
fumbling like
long,
that.
huh?
They not gonna give him the ball. He keep doing that shit. But Brees Hall, man, 170 carries. He got the most carries in his division. 925 yards. He is 75 yards away from 1,000 yards. 5.4 yards to pop. 13 touchdowns. And he averaging 103 yards a game. I like it. But see, that's why the Jets is sitting at 5-3 or 6-3 right now, because they have a complete strong run game, and which is limiting turnovers. And they, even though we saw the numbers on the quarterback, but when you control the game through running and you allow your D to play for you, you're giving yourself a good situation to be on top of this division right now. How long that's going to last, I don't know. But right now, the Uncle Jets is kind of doing the damn thing right now. How about Jahmyr Gibbs, the number 2 best running back in the 2023 class? He got 86 carries for 660. He averaging down to 8 yards a carry, though, man. They just don't give him the football. They out here throwing the ball all around the park right now. High passing the life out of their tight end and shit. Watch my son know basketball ass. What's up, kid?
She's still coming?
Yeah, she should be there now.
Where? I don't know where Julian's at.
All right, well, just call Erica, bro. All right. Yeah, but man, I like it. And then you got James Cook over here with 91 carries. After that, Harold Burgers is over with 41 carries, and that's it. Like, when you look at the run game, I guess you got to look at the top 3 backs right now. And it's just production is what it comes down to. Jahmyr Gibbs, I mean, how do you feel about Jahmyr? Is he underachieving because he's just not giving him the ball? Or are we missing something? Maybe he's, more of a receiver. He's that guy that could catch the ball at the backfield just as good as any receiver running back we've ever seen. He's that good. But it looks like they want to throw the ball, man. They want to high pass you low, high pass you high pass you low, dot you up, throw a bomb. They do everything with that quarterback over there, man. He like Steph Curry at the point guard at the quarterback position. That guy's a dog over there, man. How about the receiver game over there? Now, look, Walking Waddle with 69 catches, 1466. He averaged 21 yards a game. I mean, a catch and 147 yards a game. 12 touchdowns right now. But Thornton right there. Tyreek Hill's a 1,000-yard receiver. You got Terrell. So, look, man, they flinging that thing over here, bro. I'm sorry. I mean, the Dolphins literally got 3,000-yard receivers, and he still got plenty games left. He balling.
What you say? See what games left?
Yeah. Yep. Okay, tattoo? So you want a tattoo? Yeah. All right. All right. Hell no, mine ain't get no damn tattoo. All right. But again, they got, 6 games left? I mean, it's week 10. They got 7 games left? 8 games left? I don't know. All I know is that 3 of their players over here at the receiver position has 1,000 yards. You got 1466 from Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill with 1175, and then you got out of a 6'8" tight end, Donald Parham Jr., who they just throw that bitch up to, and he make plays for them, man. 60 catches, 1,041 yards, and he got 19 touchdowns right now. I mean, I like it, bro. And then you got Thornton and motherfucking Harold going crazy over here, bro. Both of them with double-digit touchdowns and 1,000-yard players as well. I mean, this division is chipping right now, man. They throw the ball, man. They got a team that run the ball over here that's doing it with success, and then they got 2 teams over here that let that thing go. Man,
I think them fumbles and that rookie running back is hurting the Patriots. Because that's probably I'm sure that's cost him a game, if not 2 games, 7 fumbles. Division is tough, but you only look for that to get better.
Yeah, I like it. I like what they got going on in the East right now, man. I think the East look like y'all a little bit over there, man. They ain't
over here right now.
They look like y'all over there right now, man. Let's keep it moving to the AFC West before we get to the NFC teams. And we got the Chiefs at 9-1, Chargers 6-3, Broncos 5-4 right now. Are you listening to what this division look like right now? I'm starting to see like we got 3 teams over here as well: Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos. I mean, they a lot of games left. Can't be no slip-ups right now. You got a 2-game lead for the Chiefs and a 1-game lead for the Chargers over the Broncos from 1st to 3rd place. They all neck to neck on some real shit right now. And man, but Mahomes is over here getting it done. 501 points scored, 217 given up. The Chiefs look like the Chiefs right now, man. And it looks like, the Chargers is climbing their way back into the win column, and they looking like they ready to get back on pace too. Yeah, he ate already. Broncos sitting at 5-4. Now they just took a loss, but I think the Broncos is young at some key positions over here, especially when it comes down to playing the Chargers and Chiefs. The Broncos are, they're forced to better play with the
Yeah.
young gunners and shit. So I
Broncos
think
are
they
another
got a lot
team
of work to
also that
do.
don't. Well, not even young guns. They forced to play with their team and build their
Hmm.
teams different ways. They didn't have no picks the first 2 seasons.
Hmm.
Well, from that Russell Wilson trade, so for them to even be in this position right now is actually, I mean, it's kind of expected. Not expected for them to be in first place per se, but just for them to be over here competing right now is actually a good sign. This will be a first real off-season draft with their full range of picks, right?
Yep.
Was their
Nah,
second?
last
They said
draft, the
first or
second
second
draft.
last
This
year.
their second
Even
draft.
still, they said second draft. This is
Yeah.
their second off season. So they had a year to they having a year to play and then feel and see what holes they have. This is their second off season. This will be a big off season for them as well.
Yes, sir. All right, so Herbert got 3,623 yards, 30 touchdowns, 19 picks, 69%, 403 yards a game right now. Mahomes is right there with 3,600. He got 43 touchdowns, 13 picks, and he had 70%. And then Jaden Daniels, 2209. He got 14 touchdowns, 23 picks at 60%. This team, but the Daniels show, they run the ball. They like to run the ball over here in Mile High. They do a lot of RPO read option. They're part of their game. Triple option. They got a lot of things they do with their quarterback's legs over here. But the three, they battling it out right now. The top three teams is going to war right now. And you look at the Donovan Edwards is 207 carries. He's leading the lead at the AFC East in rushing. I mean AFC West in rushing yards at 10 carries, 870, 4.29 touchdowns. But you got Keaton Mitchell, the little guy, flyer, 115, 660, averaging 5.8 yards a game, 10 touchdowns. 5.8 yards a rush, 10 touchdowns, 74.4 yards a game. For his little ass to be little like that, he only got one fumble. A solid right there. All right, now you got a plethora of backs that's coming out of these next two teams. You got Izzy Candy out here with 95 carries, 636 yards. He got 11 rushing touchdowns. Tajay Spears, 70, took over for Eckler, but you see Eckler up here as well, 336 yards, 7 touchdowns, and then the big back Braylon Allen over here with 54 carries, and he got 5 rushing touchdowns. So they're getting production out of their backfield, and look at Jaden Daniels with 34 carries, 215 yards over here. So I mean, there's a whole bunch of running backs that touch the football over here. It looks like they really do a little bit of both. And then in the passing game, Deebo Samuels comes over from the 49ers, 60 catches, 1065, with 10 touchdowns. Sadior Trayor, 71 catches, the tight end position, 1,017 and 8 touchdowns. And then you got BFW over here with 41 catches, 802. He got 13 touchdowns. Troy Franklin for the Raiders, 31 catches, 743, 5 touchdowns. And then tight end Jake Brenningstool with 8 touchdowns, 714 yards. We look like we got some 1,000-yard backs coming over. How about Xavier Worthy and Troy Franklin, the diaper dandies, trying to get wet a little bit? Drake London over here as well with 8 touchdowns. These guys spread the ball a lot, man. The Chiefs, you can see this. The top two teams, Chargers and Chiefs, they get the ball to. They got their weapons. They get the ball to, and they do it in a good way because they all got good stats right now. So shout out to the AFC West right now. I mean, man, is this the Chiefs' division to lose, or is it still the Super Bowl team's division to lose?
Looking like right now it's the Chiefs division to lose right now. Thought it's a little bit of a down year for the Chargers. It's crazy to say with 3 losses, but it's not. I mean, it's only 3 losses.
Right.
But we call this a little bit of a down year, or what's going on in the Chargers? Them having 3 losses this early, they're not normally. They've been flirting with undefeated a lot of times. Guess we got to look at these remaining schedules. Have they played each other twice already, or
Nah,
just
they
once?
only played once. I think they played week 13. They played week 13. How about the NFC North? Now you got the Lions sitting at 8-1, Packers at 9-2, Vikings at 4-6. Vikings lost a couple of tough games, man. Their last couple of games was really close right now, and then the Bears are still trying to figure it out at the quarterback position at 3-7 right now. But this is a game. This is a game between the Lions and the Packers at this point right now. I mean the Vikings, man. If they don't turn it around, they'll look like they'll be having top 10 pick again if they don't get this shit together over there. But the Packers and Lions, man. I mean, would you call this a rival?
I think first of all, I think before we try to put the rival tag on it, I mean, I just think we gotta call this what it is, man. This is two pretty younger teams. Once they get rid of A-Rod and bring in a young quarterback, A-Rod retires on you. You kind of got two of the younger teams, sort of say, that's really showing their development over here, man. You got to give Hendon Hooker a shout out, and you got to give Drake May, the rookie, Diaper Dandy, a shout out for coming right in here and not missing a beat.
And they winning young too, man. So that tells you they got a really solid roster because they
That
put
could be scary going
they
forward.
winning football games right now too, man. That's
Winning
definitely
games, you know they developing some players over here, period. You
yes,
can't win
sir.
without not developing your players. So I just think both of these teams definitely two teams. This could arguably end up being one of the better races in the league yet. I'm going to go to the schedule, see if they played each other yet.
Yeah, they did play each
Because
other. Lions won the first matchup.
so they have one game left.
Hmm.
So I mean, the Packers still in it for the division fight. I mean, you know, this is look at their check their schedules out going forward.
Listen, for the
Uh,
NFC North, it's a two-man race, but I will also say pay attention to the Vikings' development. But right now, this is a two-man race between the Lions and the Packers right now, both with young quarterbacks. You got the Diaper Dandy and Drake May, and then you got Hendon Hooker, who's in his sophomore year, per se. And them boys is going at it, man. They getting after it right now. Let's go look at the stats, see what they doing in the stat game right now, too.
all right, so the Packers on the bye week. They come out the bye week with the Jags, then they got the Lions. That'll be the matchup for it all. Then they
Okay.
got the Texans, Giants. Ooh, then they got them undefeated Rams and them Cardinals. Ooh,
So let's take a look at the top two quarterbacks. Drake May. Drake May with 39 touchdowns, 22 interceptions, 65%, right? And then Hendon Hooker, 31 touchdowns, 21 interceptions, and he's 71%. They both play two different styles. You look at the yards per play, 12.3, and then you can see Hooker is a check down shorty, check down Charlie,
That's that.
9.2.
What we
These
talking?
guys play the game in totally two different total ways right now, and they really they get after each other when they play the game, man. I like this matchup, and I think you pay attention to the Packers and Lions matchup. If the Packers can win the second matchup, I think I'm ready to start saying they own some rival shit right now because you're starting to see, you know, a little somebody got to separate themselves, and right now I don't see the separation.
right.
Especially when it comes down to quarterback play now and the run game. I mean, is anybody doing it better than Aaron Jones right now? 178 carries. This man been in the league going on 8 seasons. 178 carries, 1243, 12 touchdowns, 113 yards a game.
That's what you'd expect. Aaron Jones being in the contract, yeah, you'd expect most teams they burn them running backs up, give them all the carries in the world. They'll finally get it when they know they're not going to repay him. He might see 400 carries this year.
Hmm. I can see it. But what I do know is that young Chris Tyree is like, don't y'all count me out, man. I got 11 rushing touchdowns, having a pretty solid diaper dandy season, 138 carries for 765 yards. 77 yards a game right now, but he's another running back, man. What's up with these small backs? 7 fumbles, Snake. That's not recipe for success at all, bro. 7 fumbles from your number one running back, from your featured back.
I need to
I
come to
mean,
running back you.
they letting that thing go. The pill going fast over here. All right, so the speed demon, Jameson Williams, had 31 catches for 1,065. He got
High
11
Top
touchdowns.
Williams. We call him High Top
High
Williams,
Top
man.
Williams, man. We're gonna call
Got
him
really
High Top
yellow
Willie.
dreads.
High Top Willie. And then Christian Watkins, man. Well, I mean Watson, he got 51 catches. He almost had 1,000 with 898 and 9 touchdowns. He got Malachi Wideman, Diaper Dandy, 42 for 824, 20 yards a catch, 14 touchdowns right now. He almost got 192 yards a game right now. Come right back to those Packers and Romeo Dobbs, 40 catches, 752 yards, only 4 touchdowns, but he's still playing at a high level. Cole Kmet, Shane Hawks. Y'all motherfuckers got some dog receivers over here. Holy shit. Even Zeta Flowers is in this division. God damn, it's me again. All right. Mm-mm-mm. I like it. And then look, the tight end, Sam Laporta, with 10 touchdowns over here as well. I mean, they getting it done over here, man. What that defense look like over here? Patrick Queen leading it. No, is he? Yeah, Patrick Queen leading the NFC North with tackles right now. Who's the sack leader over here? Aiden Hutchinson and James Houston both got 17.5 sacks right now. Even their D tackle, Brian Breezy, got 6 over here right now. So man, look, they putting in work right now. We're in a division with Daniel Hunter and Dallas Turner both got 5 sacks apiece, but like for who they are, they should be a little bit higher on this list, I would say. INT picks. Kyler Gordon leads this division with 6 interceptions in his Booth, Stokes, Carpenter, Brisker, and Lewis Sign over there all got 5 picks apiece. Yes, sir, the NFC North, baby. Who wins that division, Snake? You think the Lions pull it off or the Packers can steal it?
Looking at the Lions' remaining schedule, they got the Bears, the Jaguars, got the Packers, the Seahawks, Vikings, Colts, and Rams. Week 18. Tough division to call, man. They got another game with each other. I think the winner of that game will determine this. Will make it real. Both be tied. They both have a couple of tough games, but I guess to beat the champ, you got to beat the champ, man. And the guy still get focused stuff until we see it done. I mean, he's going to be favorite.
I agree,
the second
man.
game is in Green Bay though, so this
and that could be a weather. That could be a weather element game.
The Packers out at all.
Does that affect the Lions if they got playing the elements? Because the Lions play in the dome, so even though they come from a cold state, they just play in the dome, so don't usually bother them.
I think it could, especially with the Packers really establishing their running game early this season.
Oh shit! Game time! Game time! Game time!
Yeah.
Game time. With that being said, Panthers, we're going to come back to the NFC South. We're out of here. I got to get this game done now.
Peace
Holla
out.
at y'all when we holla at y'all. You hurt. Hot right